News from Tucson, where police have now arrested 4 people tied to the shooting death of a University of Arizona student.
20-year-old Erin Jones was shot and killed at a house party back in April. 3 others hurt. Detectives say the 4 suspects under arrest were going after another group of people who did not have any connection to the university. They're all being held now on first-degree murder charges.